Hi, it's Tracy Makarenko, and it is July 2nd, a little before 1 o'clock. I wanted to wait until today because, as many of you know, Mercury's been retrograde for quite some time, and today it went direct, which means things should get a little bit simpler, a little bit easier. We won't feel like we're struggling quite as much as we have been for the last 6 months. So I am very excited to be sitting in this energy today, and I'm hoping you've noticed a little bit of a difference. If not, you definitely will over the next few days. Things will just seem like they're back to normal. So one thing I did want to share with you today is I do have a Reiki Level 1 and 2 workshop coming up on July 26th, 27th. That is here in Okotoks at our yoga studio, Yoga Down. And the last day to register is the 16th. If you'd like more information about that workshop, by all means, give me a call or email me at Tracy, Tracy, at healingpossibilities.com. So for July, and I mean, it's July already, I can't believe it. We did have a crazy busy June because my youngest daughter graduated high school. Yay! And she's off now to new endeavors, as am I. So the last half of the month just kind of zipped by for us because of all the preparation and partying and celebrations that we took part in. So for July, I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot cards. They're one of my favorites. And I feel that most of our life is really connected to these cards. Every card really does speak to a different part of what's going on in our life. And that's kind of why I picked them today, especially with retrograde now on its way out and Mercury going direct. So as usual, I'm going to pick 3 cards and read them. And if I feel I need a 4th, then I will pull that as well. So the first card is Innocence, and it's a 19. I don't know if you can feel the energy just looking at that card, the expansion of something new and fabulous. To me, it feels like he's looking at this lotus. I think that's what it is. On his hand, like he's never seen it before. And then you see all this explosion up top, like all these new thoughts and ideas of what this new inspiring item in his life has brought to him. And it really is about innocence, because when we get a new idea, it really does come from a very innocent place within us. And we can take it and we can do something new with it. What a lot of us do is we get stuck in the old problem. We have a really difficult time trying to see past what we know and what we feel and all the conditioning that has been a part of our life to see something new. So I ask you this month to really come from your heart chakra. And if you're not sure where your heart chakra is, like where you can feel your heart chakra, what I want you to do is place your hand on your head, and immediately everything goes up. You'll feel that. Your brain becomes active. And if you place your hands on your feet, you'll feel your energy goes down. And you'll feel heavy, you feel grounded. But what we want to do is, if we want to come from innocence and come from a new place this month, we want to come from the heart. So put your hands on your heart and settle into the middle of your chest and just feel that. It's like you drop out of your brain, your grounding's not quite so intense, and you come from your heart. And look at whatever situation you're in, if you're having a problem or even not having a problem. Look at it from your heart chakra and see if you can see something new and different, and if you can change things a little bit. Or if you're trying to improve a situation, see if you can tweak it just a little bit by coming from your heart chakra. I was in yoga class this morning, and that actually is kind of what really resonated with me this morning. I've been so busy the last few weeks that I've had to spend a lot of time thinking and spent a lot of time staying grounded because of all the activity around me. And I really do as well need to get back to my center, back to my heart, and back to that place of innocence. So the next card is 9, and it's laziness. And it's not exactly typically what you think it is. Sometimes it's about sitting back and just enjoying the view. And we've kind of been doing a lot of that while Mercury was in retrograde because it was so difficult to get things done. Last month I told you I felt like I've been on mat leave for a while, and I was feeling the energy move and feeling ready to get back to work. Well, this applies to all of us. This siesta is now done. It's time to get out of our chair, put away the margarita or latte or Perrier water, whatever your choice of beverage is, and get up and get moving again. And but we don't have to get moving like we were before. We don't have to force that, because when we come from our heart chakra, it's going to be much more smooth and gentle as we move through things. We're not concentrating on our feet. We're not concentrating on our head. We're really concentrating and being centered and balanced. And the third card is a 2 of fire, and it's possibilities. And although this could be a sunset, I'm seeing it as a sunrise. I'm seeing it as, you know, a new day, the beginning, the start. It's showing all that beautiful red across the earth as it comes up and over, brightening everything, making it new. And there's nothing like watching the sunrise. It's just so gorgeous. And the possibilities are endless. And Wayne Dyer wrote a book. I can't remember the exact wording of the title. There's a spiritual answer for every problem, something along that lines. It was one of the first ones I read probably 13 years ago that really gave me a better idea of the frequencies that everything in life contains. There's heavier frequencies, there's lighter frequencies. There's happier frequencies, there's upset frequencies. And when you're raising your frequency and you're working with law of attraction and manifesting, and your frequency definitely rises. And you need to make sure that the things around you are at least at that level or higher. Every time you hang around anybody or watch TV or read a book or eat food that's below that level, you're going to feel like you're being dragged down all the time. And then it takes a while for you to get back up. So if you're one of those people that feel exhausted, you feel great and then you feel exhausted, you feel great and then you feel exhausted, I want you to look around and get an idea of what you're bringing into your life that's causing exhaustion. Because if you're hanging out with things on your frequency level or above, you should never really feel exhausted. Unless, of course, you're doing 200% of whatever your life is rather than 100%, which means you're not coming from your heart chakra and you're not in the flow. And so you need to look at that as well. So there's a lot of stuff that can knock us out of balance, but there's a lot of things we can do to bring ourselves back into balance. And when we're in balance, the possibilities are truly endless. Those ideas of innocence that show up are just fascinating. And when we work with those, I mean, we're not even going to want to do this anymore. We're going to want to get out of that seat. We're going to want to get moving. We're going to want to make a change. We're going to want to take action. So this is a month of action. This is a month of moving forward. And I wish you all the luck with all your endeavors this month, and I will see you in August.